Good.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Sorry for the delays. We've had a whole bunch of technical issues, including the microphone. I think I got the microphone fixed. I It was a issue with frequency the recording frequency on the microphones. We should be all right. So we do have right now 7 entrants. I do believe Skywarp is joining, but we're going to give him a little bit of time to go ahead and join, and then we will get going. If there's any issues with the stream, please do like a panic basket in chat so that I know something's going on. Hopefully everything's okay. I'm having issues with chat. It's telling me there's no viewers. I know there's a few people watching. They're saying that the microphone's fine. So, but we do have one new entrant today of note, and that is Mark 39-2 joining the fray.
All right.
This is gonna be pretty good. Mark, of
Yeah.
course, is the other diamond pilot on the DCL, and him and Jedi Luke have had some pretty epic games so far this year. 2 of them that I know of by 2 points, and one in
Oh,
overtime as well. Just saying that the microphone is bad. Let me just double check that because I did just fix it, like
yeah.
literally before I went live. And I wonder if going live maybe unfixed it. So
Might have happened.
there might be an echo here. I do apologize for that. Hopefully, let's see. Okay, yeah. So apparently, let me open reason.
I like C-Basie.
I don't like it like that.
Oh yeah, it went back to 48K. What the heck? 41K. Hopefully that fixes it. I'll leave this open just in case things get crazy.
I don't hear anything wrong, Claire.
Oh, hold on. All right, that should fix it for you.
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully people can hear me in the stream. Skywarp is picking some home levels here. He needs to reset home. He needs to. Yeah, he actually tried to type exclamation point home level name, like the word level name. It doesn't quite work. So yes. So hopefully he'll get that going here. I'm going to wait to start the first round until he's ready, and then we'll have 8 participants, which will be a nice even 4 matches. Of course, we have Entropy coming back. Little bit of issue with the bot again, but it's not fatal. His 3rd home level is not Hatu, it is Rusty. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I think someone else changed their home levels as well, and for whatever reason, the bot's not keeping up with it.
Bot.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, it's better than not having the bot work at all. So someone else
Agreed.
changed to home level 2, and I don't know if it got picked up. It was Jedi Luke, and it did pick it up. He just changed from Athena X2 to Athena X3, so not a big deal
Oh
there.
my.
Yeah. And is Mark Mark changed as well? I need to figure out. He picked Untitled No Missiles. Where's his 3rd one here? No, he's got a 3rd one here. 14 No Missiles and Junebug. So I
Interesting
think those are
choices.
the only changes. 14 No Missiles is his home level as well. So there's that. Let me see. Skybox is doing. He's got D-Box as one of his. We're just waiting on him to pick the last 2 levels, and then we'll get going. Paste that mine's reactor. Sure. And
Who's about to throw down?
yeah. So Skywarp's new, so he hasn't done the levels yet. He's already picked D-Box, but he's picking his other two. Really, Minerva? Minerva?
Jedi.
Oh
Jedi
my
responds
God.
with withdraw after Skywarp says Minerva.
Nysa's a good one, though. All right, so now he can go in.
You're cool with Nysa, but you don't like Minerva. I don't get that.
I bet we'll see. I'll bet we'll see a lot of Nysa when he plays.
Oh my. I'd rather see Minerva.
And once he does that, I'm going to generate the round.
See,
Mark is like,
likes Minerva.
I
Yeah.
love those two.
Attaboy,
Skywarp is
Mark.
our 8th member here. He is just setting up now. We had a bit of we're getting a late start today because we had some technical issues. I had internet issues, sound issues, webcam issues, you name it. If it was, the bot is okay. The only thing the bot's doing is messing up home levels, which it's been doing. That's a long bug, but
It's doing well for what it can normally do.
yes, it's not doing anything unusual. Well, it had a problem with Sirius, but we fixed that.
Seriously.
I know. That's a pretty serious problem. All right, round one coming up here.
Oh no.
And what's
Didn't
the fourth
expect
match here?
this. Didn't see it coming.
There we go. It's going to be Jedi Luke and Melvin, Sirius and Entropy, Skywarp and Firex, and Mark 39-2 and Lee. I think of those, I actually want to watch Skywarp Firex. I think that's going to be a good one.
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
That could be really good. Skywarp is at home, so it's going to be one of D-Box, Minerva, and Nysa. Jedi Luke's at home, so it's going to be one of Junior, Wrath, and Athena. For Sirius, Entropy is at home. Yeah. Bot is being derpy, so it's going to be Contessa, Hammonds, or Rusty. And for these, Mark is at home. So it's Forte,
Luckily.
NM, Untitled, NM, and what was this third one? Junebug.
Junebug.
I bet he plays Junebug. I would not
That would
be
be
surprised
fun.
if Lee chose Junebug.
I'm a fan.
Firex is going to be in D-Box, so that's going to be interesting. D-Box is typically a multiplayer level. I mean,
Right.
it can work 1v1. It's a little on the large side, but it's a thing. It can be done.
It can be done, but it's not really made with one-on-one in mind.
Yep. So we'll hopefully get this going in a moment. Oh, what's it doing? It's not picking up the game. I tell you, anything that can go wrong today is going wrong.
Oh my. It's coming.
Turn this off here. Game capture is looking at D1X OBS. That's correct. Oh, because this isn't. I opened up the wrong copy of Descent. That would explain it. Let me open up the Observatory copy. There we go. I think Minerva is an awful level in general, which is why
Sad.
so many people played it.
Still the most played level of all time.
Yes. It's going to take another 40 years for that title to go.
Basically.
Descent 3 tried with Skybox, but I don't think it quite matched
Didn't happen.
the infamy of Minerva.
Mark needs some help. He doesn't. Apparently doesn't know who he's playing. Lee. Mark's at home.
Yep. So many new people new to Discord. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so Jedi Luke Melvin looks like is going to be Wrath X5 for Melvin. Good luck. That'll be over quick.
That was an interesting choice. It's right into the fire for Melvin.
Yep, absolutely. Ah, Mark found it. Yeah, okay. Lee's going to be a couple minutes. They're going to be playing in Untitled No Missiles.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm having all kinds of issues today. That's gonna be fun to keep an eye on. Sirius has yet to pick a level.
And we're just waiting on Firex Skywarp, or
Yeah, they've already picked D-Bucks. There's the game. It's coming up. It's 1 of 8. Someone did say that they were going to be AFK for a minute. I don't know if it was him or what. Ooh, interesting.
Gotcha.
A test match up there. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Go. I guess he's feeding cats, so yeah, it's going to be a minute.
someone opening Super Happy Funland?
Oh, is that what that was?
I think it might have been.
Did he ever make that version of that that's not bright?
I don't know.
I think he said he was going to, and I don't remember if he did or not.
But then is it really Super Happy Funland?
I said he should, if he does that, I should rename it Boring. All right, still waiting for Farks to join. Looks like he's AFK for a couple minutes, though. I guess while we're waiting,
Tune
there's
into
a Raph.
Wrath.
There's a Raph game up.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Jedi Luke killing. Oop, hold on. I need to
It's 2-1.
fix my mouse. Mouse is fixed. Back in the game. Ooh, hello. Okay, there we go. 3-1 Jedi Luke.
Jedi wasn't really feeling any pressure on that one either.
He's in Wrath. I don't think he's feeling any pressure.
Tends to be the case.
He has lost in here, but it's like
That's true.
it's got to be to like Dracona. I don't know if he's lost to anyone other than her. And even then, I mean, we've seen that match on here before, and Jedi Luke, you know, Jedi Luke was being the level 7 boss.
For sure.
Jedi dodging all those smart missiles. Melva did have him in a pretty good spot,
Ooh,
and
got
does get him around the corner there.
That was some good pressure there.
But
Zombies get him.
yes, it's 4-2 here. Oh, what?
Woo!
I'm gonna call that. That's bullshit.
Oh, it's just... I was watching him and it looked like it hit him.
It did hit him, and we're seeing it from Jedi Luke's perspective. So what probably happened is it did hit him and did the, I think it's like 55 damage it does, but the blobs did not track onto him fast enough, and he was going the other way, and
Huh, I thought that got rid of that, but maybe it didn't.
oh no, that's still a thing. A little bit of damage from Melvin there. Oh, trying to take him out with lasers there. He's passing through, but Jedi too quick. Oh, Melvin, look out. He's going to get away from that just fine. Yeah, Melvin's definitely the type of pilot where it's going to take more than one smart missile to take him down. See, like that one there. I mean, that was really close, but... Oh, see, there's the second one. It just puts 2 into the tunnel, and... Honestly, I don't know why Melvin went through that tunnel after that first smart missile.
It was definitely a dangerous proposition for Melvin, I agree.
Oh, Melvin was right there. He didn't know. Melvin getting smart missiles from every corner of the room and managing to get away.
Yeah, and as you're watching, definitely note all the angles that Jedi puts the missiles at, and that's the one thing that you're trying to emulate while shooting them fast. You gotta shoot at many angles, and it creates difficult dodges.
7-2.
So I sometimes just see Jedi just kind of coasting along in comparison while everyone else is working hard. Ooh.
I don't know what Melvin's doing. I don't think I'd say that's working.
It's really easy to get caught in the blender here for 5 or 6 kills.
Mm-hmm. That's something I've recently noticed as something you want to really avoid is getting into that. There's, you just got killed X number of times in a row.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're
streaks.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen games where it's back and forth. Like, remember the Melvin Morphod game from, I think it was the Qualifier 3 last season? Where there was like 5 kills on one side, then there would be 5 kills on the other, and it just went back and forth through overtime. And insane.
More typical is one person is able to make a run or two like that that makes a gap.
And momentum
The fusion.
is a thing here as Jedi Luke is on 8 in a row.
Oh,
Melvin trying to get something there, but oh, the
get
fusion.
some of the fusion. He's got 2. Now he's showing off.
So someone other than Jedi Luke's complaining
Oh.
about lag. 13-2, 10 in a row.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke.
But yeah, this is pretty fast
Oh.
here. Oh, Melvin just not looking the right way. Avoiding the fusion, though.
Oh, that's a good escape.
Yes. Only had concussion. Oh, he picks up one there. Oh, he goes and finally gets a
Did it?
kill. 14-3. That's a 1-for-1 there.
Yeah, Melvin just needs to be applying a lot more pressure. He's doing a lot of dodging.
I mean, the result of this one's pretty much in hand. 15-3 now as Melvin just has no answers.
Whew. It's close.
We'll look out.
Oh, nice dodge by Jedi.
Yeah, he was ready for that third one. He had the other 2 already dodged. That's the other thing. It's not just throwing multiple missiles out. Because if you throw 3 missiles in the same place, you're essentially just dodging 1 3 times.
Yeah, that's
What
what
Jedi
I'm saying.
Luke
We
does
Yeah.
is having you dodge 4 at once.
basically, you got multiple angles, then it's real tough.
Yes. Melvin trying to keep Jedi at an arm's length here. So far, that's working. And Jedi actually hasn't had a kill in quite some time. We're going over a minute without a kill in a
Oh
round.
my god.
Which means Melvin's stepped up his game a little bit. At least to the
That's
point
too
where he's
late,
not
you know.
getting-
Can happen in Wrath, you know. Play Jedi for a little bit, you know, you're down a bunch, get your, you know, sea legs a bit, and it's over.
Yep. If it was 5-3 and he had found this, we might be talking about a more interesting game
Yeah.
like we've seen him in Logic X5. Remember the one Logic X5 game where Melvin was just surprising everyone with how well he was
It was
doing.
close. Yeah, it was great. Well played.
There's the Falcon. He had a few flares to boot. 16-3. Melvin dodging it all. That was pretty
Wow.
good. But doesn't dodge fusion, but he dunks him on the forehead with a smart missile.
I'll take it,
No kidding.
as Melvin says.
17-4 is this one just about wrapped up. I don't know how the first kill went, but two of the kills that we saw from Melvin so far seem were 1-for-1s. So
Were
Jedi
what?
making sure Jedi's making sure that Melvin has to pay for these kills too. This
Oh,
just
1
makes
for
it
1. Yeah.
worse,
Right. Right.
Can he get him here?
Oh
No,
wow.
and Jedi Luke coming up with a kill there. That seemed like Melvin was the one on the offensive, and
Yep. He
Jedi
played it
Luke-
right. He hung in that gap and played it well.
Indeed. Melvin just trying to fire smarts everywhere and runs into his floater
Eh,
to finish it off at 20-4. So there you go. Meanwhile, D-Box is up. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Oh,
Was
the
it like
game is
5
already
points in?
full. Who's in that one?
Yeah, I can't get in. Could always observe Mark and Lee or Entropy. How's the game?
Let me check. Let me check how that game is going. If that's not far in, I'm going to restart.
The Contessa game is 7-5, 7-1 for Lee and Mark.
Trying to see what's going on with Firex and Skywarp.
I don't think there's any way we can contact them, if they're in the heat of battle.
If I do an ad here, it pings them.
Oh, let's not get in their game channel.
Here, let me try something. Yeah, because it's set as closed. Because I should not be able to get into this. Doesn't even let them. Well, yep, don't forget to set your games to Observer, guys. Let's go to Serious Entropy.
Otherwise, you will not be observed.
Did he change this? Did he make a change to this level? Because I
Yeah,
can't get in.
Yeah, I gotta download it too.
I have it. That's the problem.
Right, yeah, it's updated new version on DMDB. You don't even have to search.
Because I had downloaded it for the last Observatory. I'm kind of surprised it's changed. Replace those, and...
It's 8 to 8. Jeez. 9 to 8. Sirius is up.
Serious, not much of a router here. Let me get
I'm
in
not
here.
sure.
Here we go. Okay, I think I have the right version. There we go. So yeah, this is a pretty small level, as you can see. The first floor is just basically 3 circles connect together, and then there's an upstairs.
Ooh, there it is. 10 to 8.
10-8 Serious here. But it's just basically just one big tunnel rat.
Yikes.
There's like no real concept of a room here.
I don't know if I like it.
And it's based on a lobber level called Umbriel, which
Oh my God.
it's slightly different.
When you say lobber level, it's just like, oh.
Yeah. But this is, I actually don't dislike this level, but a lot of people do just because it's different from what they're used to. It takes people out of their comfort zone. And honestly, that's pretty much Entropy's idea with the Observatory.
Right.
Get people out of their comfort zone, give himself some kind of advantage when he's playing at home. Which, that's
Exactly.
not a bad thing to do.
No, I commend his choice. It seems to be working out well for him. I wouldn't have expected quite such a close game. But man, what a pain in the butt.
Yep. See him playing through the tunnel. And Sirius actually getting the kill there, despite being backed into the energy center, which, by the way, that's kind of like a dead end in there. The only reason you really want to go in there is missiles and energy. Because if your opponent catches you going in there, you're probably in trouble.
Yep, toast.
There used to be a reactor in this level, too. He took the reactor out. It's basically right where I'm looking right now is where it is, and it shoots through a invisible wall. And in Umbriel, there's also a fusion cannon on that cube as well. And an interesting little bug is that you can get that fusion cannon in Rebirth, but not in Retro, and no one knows why.
Weird.
Ooh, some nice plasma from Sirius there. Hitting that sassy girl right in the face.
What a name.
Yes. I'm trying to think if that's like some kind of Smash reference I don't know about. This is a big Smash player.
Sounds like some sort of fruity drink that you pair with some cheap vodka.
May not be bad. But you can see they're kind of not a whole lot of meetings in the hallways here. They seem to have a good idea of where not to go. Sirius getting trapped down here, but I'm not sure Entropy has anything to take real advantage of it other than these low-level lasers, and it is going to be Sirius getting the kill. He did have Plasma and Vulcan, just chose not to use it.
I feel like Plasma's pretty effective in here. Vulcan's not... It can be useful, but not quite as useful as you might think, just because of the sight lines are often compromised over and over and over and over, and you suddenly see someone and the energy weapons go up in value in those spots.
But yeah, it's a very interesting. This is a very interesting level. There's also a cloak in this level, which
Oh my god.
yeah,
Right, I forgot about that.
Disable that. Because could you
Yikes.
imagine in a tunnel rat level like this, just they'd be right in front of you and you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean you can kind of see it, but it takes a second, and that is enough time just to get pummeled.
On top of it, the textures kind of make it that much harder to see. Sirius coming out to a good lead
right.
here, 13-9.
He seems to be getting his bearings a bit.
Yep.
How to play it against him.
Nice kill there, getting just ahead of Entropy.
Oh, we'll see if we can keep the run going. Yeah.
And Entropy. Okay, I'm
Keep
going to tell you
going,
right
push
now
it,
that
push it, push
right there is going to tilt Entropy because of the spawn location.
Yep.
He is very adamant about
Yep.
spawns in this game. He thinks
Yep.
it's like one of the. It's a random thing that he feels does not belong in the game. But I mean, it's like, what else do you do?
You just gotta play through it.
You can spawn at a predictable point. You can turn. You know, I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't turn spawn previews on. You know, if it's your home level.
Right. Ooh, close.
Ooh,
dodge
that
by
was
Sirius.
really close. Yeah.
It was at the roof, and he just went just under.
They'll collide in the hallway, and it's going to be Sirius with the green lasers.
Don't
Reacting
think
first.
Sirius took much, if any, damage.
No,
He's really
I don't think
getting
Entropy
groove.
even managed to react to get a shot off. Let alone try to dodge the incoming. It's a 6-1 run, so I mean, since we've joined, it's been all Sirius.
It's really a level because of how small it is. You gotta put your foot on the gas, you know. Right after you kill someone, go get him again. Go get him again. Go get him again before he can even get his bearings.
Yep. And it's interesting when the two players are on different levels, it takes them a while to switch levels, and as a result, you see a lot of play where Sirius is on the bottom floor, Entropy's on the top floor,
Right.
and they don't like to change all that often. And I think the reason for that is because of the missile count in here.
It is
You don't
taking
wanna
a bit
take
of a
missiles in the
risk.
face, yes. Ooh, look out.
I definitely think there could be some value in camping in some spots, waiting for them to switch or to go quickly around a corner.
Yeah. Melvin's saying you always spawn next to your opponent. No, that's not true. It's 100% random with spawn previews on, and with spawn previews off, it biases but does not completely eliminate spawns next to your opponent. Oh, they're right under each. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Little
Was anybody
music
taking
spot
any
there.
damage?
The funny thing was that Entropy had just fired a missile, or I'm sorry, Sirius had just fired a missile. Entropy should have realized, okay, he's right here. Where is he? And maybe he wasn't sure exactly where that came from.
Right.
Maybe he just didn't see it, or got the audio positioning off. Sirius can go after him here, and that's a good angle.
No kills for Entropy for 4 minutes.
Yeah, 8-1 in the last 6.5. We've only been watching for 7. Keeping in mind, this was tied at what, 8?
Yeah, it was 8-8 when I joined, and then Sirius has just been putting in
Sirius
gear.
figured it out, let's put it that way.
Right, that's how it felt.
Yeah.
It's an odd level, it's a little bit different. You're on your heels a little bit, you know, when you don't know it, but he's figured it out.
Damage. Does get a homing missile hit in response, though. So Sirius not perfectly healthy here, but let's see what happens here. Oop. Will they meet in the middle? Nope. But Entropy does know where he is. He's going to follow him around here. Didn't figure out which direction he went, and just had to guess with a couple homing missiles and backed off. Did not press that situation. I think maybe this run also might be getting into, oh geez,
Yikes.
from downtown, 19-9.
I mean, Sirius doing a good job of just chucking it everywhere because the level is so small, the missiles are so numerous.
Yes.
It's just like a lot of some of the modern levels where you pick up a missile, just chuck it again, pick it up, you'll get another around the corner, chuck it again.
Yes. Very surprised this is. I don't remember Umbriel playing like this. I don't know if he increased this account or what. A lot of damage there, but Entropy's is not going quietly as he gets double digits, 19 to 10. Sirius has him trapped here, but only has level 1s. Just has to back off.
Oh.
The dunk. Get wrecked. Okay, here we go. Playing around the corner here. And Sirius is really strong with those lasers in here. He really just went on a tear and had a couple points during that match where the lasers were just going down the hallway there. The D-Box game is the only game left up, and we cannot get into it. So,
sad.
Yeah, such sadness. Let me see where that stands to. I can bring it up here.
Go complain it to them in Mumble.
Yeah, definitely gonna complain.
6 currently 16-8 Virex.
Okay, so it's pretty close here. Let me just make sure the bot's okay. Yeah, we have some match results already. Or, no, we don't. No one's reported. Mark has
No one
reported.
has reported.
Okay,
Of course, Mark has. Boy Scout has reported.
Let me make sure the bot hasn't crashed. It has not. It's still going. That's probably they probably just reported it. So how to report?
Crystal Pepsi. Oh
Crystal
my god.
Pepsi, what?
They have a comment about,
Haven't heard
so when raising their bottle of Crystal Pepsi to toast Melvin's fine effort in trying to tackle his Kobayashi Maru.
Kobayashi Maru. Nice. Okay, so Sirius figuring that out. Melvin's reported, and Jedi Luke has confirmed. Mark's reported, or Mark's confirmed. So 20-5 was the Untitled game. And Sirius Entropy are reporting now.
Pyrex Skywarp 17-9.
That's getting close. And this was Skywarp's level. So Firex getting a... Firex probably very familiar with it. I mean, D-Box is not an uncommon level.
Well, I mean, I've played with both of those guys in that level for hundreds of kills in the last couple of months, so yeah, they're both familiar.
Indeed. Yeah, longer game with a bigger map like D-Box, yeah. He's also got Nysa in the mix, too, so...
This is a longer game or the other one's short? Because this says 19 minutes left.
Very interesting. Sirius's comment on that game
total.
Says, it's just like Wrath, Jedi would feel at home.
Chuck in a small area.
Yeah. Almost can't believe a level like that was the last one running. This is the second last one. And I think the main reason is because Jedi was in Wrath X5, and it was Mark and Lee in Untitled, and Untitled is even smaller than Contessa. So it's not surprising. Not showing any games on stream right now? Yeah, I'm not.
Very soon.
Yeah, soon.
Soon!
Yeah. The reason for that is the last game of the round is unobservable. They forgot to turn observers on, so whoever did that is going to get a spanking. But that game is 17-10 in Firex's favor. They're about 20 minutes in, so...
And Firex hosted, so he's getting the spanking from Rung. It's coming up.
Jedi Luke says if you X5 that level, maybe I would like it. I think he would. I actually think he would. Contessa X5, Entropy, and Jedi Luke. Let's go. Nice. All right.
18-11.
Yep. Getting there. Instead, we have to watch Runkly and Bird's muse about the meaning of life.
Oh, wow. Suddenly getting real deep.
Yeah, that is pretty deep.
Didn't prepare for this one.
Excuse me.
Meaning of life is torturing Jedi.
That's not hard to do. Just play Descent on wireless.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people find that joy in different ways. Some people wireless, um, others just, poke fun of them free for all.
Yep. Game point for Firex 1912. So they should be ending pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Some
I
people
mean,
use sarcasm. There you go.
not for Skywarp's sake. Now I feel bad because I like Skywarp. I just mean I want to observe something.
Yeah, I wanted to observe it too because I figured that would be an interesting matchup, and then plus I haven't seen Skyward play in quite some time, so that would have been a nice one to see. Instead, we got Sirius turning on second half mode. That was that was quite a finish with the
Right.
what was the run up to by the time it was over? It was like
I think it was
10
9 to
10
1,
2?
I believe.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good run. So, so as soon as this match is finished, which it is, they're going to report it, and then after that, it will be 2 minutes, unless I force report it. What was the score of that? The force reported will only be 15 seconds. Oh, it's not showing up. Why not? It's Jedi Neo. Oh, there it is. I see it. 2012. Just force report that so we can get moving. Right, Skywarp. Okay, so as soon as that gets officially in the books, there it is. We'll start her up. All right, so that's the second round. Firex in caps. He's like, sorry, I have no idea what went wrong. They try to observe it. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to play. All right, so let's go ahead and start up next. So the next round is going to be... Oh, boy! Diamond on Diamond action. Jedi Luke and Mark 39-2.
Which should we observe? I don't know. Which game?
This will be in Mark's level. So let me get the levels right. It's going to be Forte no missiles, Untitled no missiles, or Junebug.
Oh, I think he's gonna pick Junebug, even though he hates it.
Yeah, he's good in Junebug. That was like the second worst beating he's given me was in Junebug, and that's my home level.
I'm gonna use that against him because he claims to
Yeah.
not want to play that against me. Very interesting.
Yep. So let's see what Jedi plays. Sirius Skywarp are going to be playing in Knick-Knack. Oops. Whoops. Force. Choose Skywarp. Sirius. C. Is that right? There we go. There's that. Entropy and Firex are going to be playing in one of Firex's home levels. Fourier, Mind Tricks, and Ping Pong. Haven't heard of those before.
All right.
Ping Pong, that is. So that's a
Ping
recent
pong
level.
is a kind of a dogfighting-ish map. It's just a giant room with a ping pong table.
Okay. Melvin
And
apparently switched one
yeah.
of his home levels. Let me just verify that. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna have to fix that for next time. It only happens once, like in the first episode, because after that, everyone's home levels are locked, and since I restart the bot, it figures it out. So let me just make sure what these home levels are.
Yes.
So Take Two, Xenocide, and Ethylene.
I love ethylene.
Entropy's playing ping pong. That's interesting. And meanwhile, Jedi Luke and Mark 39-2 will be in Untitled.
Wow.
No missiles.
Interesting choice.
Oh, wait, no.
from
I'm
Jedi.
sorry. Junebug. Sorry,
Oh,
Junebug.
there we go.
They,
Just like we
they
thought.
changed it to Junebug. Whoa, what happened here? Something happened. There we go. All right, so Junebug going to be coming up in a minute. This will be interesting because this is not. These two are fairly common opponents, just because they are typically seen as the top two players in the modern Descent world right now.
Yeah, and they play also for fun
Mhm.
sometimes too. So there's more games than just what's in their profile. If you check,
And they just played, I believe it was Audacity earlier today, and
I saw the game.
that was a 20-18 win for Mark.
He turned the tables at one point, very late. It seemed like Jedi was going to take the game, and it was a good turnaround by Mark.
All right, so waiting for the game to come up.
Yeah, that game came down to probably one point where Mark spawned, dodged one of Jedi's smarts by just millimeters,
Oh,
and then hit
man.
Jedi with a kill shot, and then it was
Oh man.
a complete reversal. It's near the end of the game. It would have been 2-point lead, 18-16 Jedi. Instead, it flips the other way, and Mark takes the momentum for the win.
Yep. I also want to point out that this is probably the only episode you're going to see these two on head-to-head this early, unless we only have like 4 people sign up, because this is Mark's first Observatory, and therefore he's considered having a provisional rating, and that puts him right in the middle
Unranked.
of the standings in terms of things for tiebreakers and stuff like that.
Provisional Mark 39-2.
Yes. Knick-knack coming up. Jedi taking some time. Maybe he doesn't know how to spell Junebug since he never plays it.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's got to download it.
Yeah.
Level deleted. Maybe he sometimes really does that.
Level deleted. All right, game's coming up. Blebug. Fantastic.
What?
He named the game Blebug.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one coming up is Xenocide. We've seen Xenocide previously.
Yeah, that one's fun.
All right, Junebug.
Here we go.
Jedi Luke. Mark 39-2. They're actually having a gentleman's agreement to hold still at the beginning of this one.
Okay.
All right. Time out.
Jedi's
says going. Jedi's screwing around. But yeah, this is the one with the nasty reactor as well. You can see it's already firing. It's just so evil. Can't even hit him, and it's just firing at him.
Just always pissed.
All right, here we go. Immediately with the proxy mines, we'll see if those come into play. I was hoping to have my subscriber emotes set up before the observatory today, but they did not show up. And I have one that's a proxy mine that has "boom" written on it.
Gotcha.
Both pilots very cautious here as Mark swings around after figuring out where Jedi Luke is. This Bread fires some damage there, but we're going to see a lot of this, I believe, just because there's so many ins and outs to this level. Jedi Luke trying to chase him down, but then just
a lot of
backs off.
repeated short engagements.
Yep. It's also going to be a little hard with the multiple stories here to see some of the engagements as well. There's going to be a lot of inferring from sound and stuff and seeing their names. Again, dropping more of the proxy mines. Ooh, that could have backfired. If Jedi's aim was any better, that would have been some proxy damage for Mark. Ooh, and I think that was a fusion hit too.
I might have
It's
missed it.
definitely not, though. And you can see that they're just popping up and down the levels. This is Junebug.
Oh, yeah.
This is definitely Junebug. Mark trying to chase him down the hallway to try to get some last Vulcan damage there. Not sure he got anything off of it, but 2 minutes in, no kills.
It feels flat, but it's very 3D because of all the changing
Yes.
of elevation and positioning.
Especially when you get them on multiple floors like that. So it's from observer mode, it's like the best thing to do is just kind of straddle the floors. So you can see when they're going up and down through the floors.
Right.
Mark hanging
Or
out
follow
by that
someone.
exit area, finally headed out after getting flushed out by a smart missile. Mark doing a lot of camping here.
Thanks to stock.
Yes. And Jedi's just going to stick to that corner as Mark backs off.
Oh.
Oh, nice hits. Jedi Luke getting the first kill. Very nice. So 1-0. Oh,
Surprise,
nice
surprise.
patience by Mark there. Waiting out that fusion shot and then just turn the corner and finish him off with the Vulcan. So tie game 1-1.
Yeah, Mark definitely does have patience at some of these key times. Just hold, hold, hold. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was
That's
close.
Also close.
Great move there by Mark, too. Just using the level design to his advantage, know where he wanted to shoot and where he needed to go to do it. I do have to say, watching these two face off in a level that I enjoy playing is, I don't know, I feel kind of
fun.
tingly.
It's great. Yeah, I love this level too. I like seeing it played.
Neo getting all the missiles there. We'll dance around here. And no games of whack-a-mole being played there. Mark again with a little camp here.
Interesting spot.
Yeah, it didn't work out for him. I think he was trying to get an angle to see. Ooh, and that's one way to get a kill.
Yep. Interesting that he leaves the spew and goes to the other side, collects missiles.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one of the things about Junebug is there are only so many missile traps in here. And knowing where they are can be a huge advantage, especially when you're playing the likes of Jedi Luke. And typically you'll find them... Oh.
Oh! Wow.
Yeah!
Surprised there was no damage there.
Very surprised. Jedi doing a little better avoiding those camps. And we saw him take advantage of one. Now it's Mark camping fusion over here.
I feel like
only briefly.
Jedi is not quite as good with the 3D fighting stuff, so he needs to kind of make the level as one-dimensional as he can.
Very
and
much
not
so.
fight in these 3D adjustment spots as much, where if you're Mark, you're trying to find those spots and fight in those spots.
Just to briefly giving people like a top down of what this level looks like. It's definitely a layered level. Oh, it's gonna be Mark getting 3 in a row now on Jedi Luke. Although it does look like that Mark at this point is out of the Vulcan ammo, so he's been switching to things like lasers. You see him use lasers a bit too. Definitely likes his lasers. Maybe not as much as Dracona, but that's another match. I think we actually had it on the Observatory once. Was Mark and Dracona in Untitled? That was really good. Ooh, just couldn't get any damage on Jedi there. It's going to be Jedi hanging out by the exit.
Oh.
Gonna avoid that fusion. Did he see
Pretty
him?
easy.
I think he saw him, but Mark's going away he's probably not expecting. So no engagement here. Jedi waits that out.
Neither pilot getting particularly aggressive.
Not at all. And that's something that we see these two do a lot. I mean, these are the guys that had the hour matchup in NISA.
Right.
Actually, broadcast a replay of that too. They had a demo, and he gave it a watch through. Oh, Mark getting behind him, but Jedi maybe
he's
not
got it.
as unfamiliar with the 3D aspect of this level as we think, as he easily gets away from that using...
Well, he's quick.
vertical.
He flies fast, but when it's an actual fight, I mean, in 3D, I think that's where he might have a little more trouble.
Yep. Playing with the reactor over there, a little dangerous territory. Mark trying to attack him, just a little bit behind, and and we missed that
Got
because
him.
it was behind the pillar. But
Spread fire.
3-2 as Jedi takes a kill. So let's see exactly how Jedi's navigating this 3D spacer. And get a little more idea of how this level looks. It's kind of hard to figure out from the observer viewpoint.
Yeah, I think you learn a lot if you especially haven't played it before by seeing someone playing it.
Ooh, and it's going to be Mark getting the better of Jedi Luke there. Lagger.
Good
He says to a
adjustment.
guy on fiber.
Yeah, I just got a new connection.
Yes. Uh-oh. Very interesting. He's going to see that missile. Maybe have some idea where Mark went. Definitely saw that. And Mark just gets out of there as soon as he can. Doesn't want to play around with having a dangerous Jedi live in the same room as him. It is 4-2. So Mark with an early advantage. This is definitely a... I think the level favors Mark for sure.
Oh yeah. Not a level that Jedi particularly likes.
No. To be fair, when he played me, he played Junebug X2.
Yeah.
Junebug.
That is a little different.
It's honestly not.
Why
that
am I
much
not
different.
surprised by this story now?
Actually, didn't dislike it, but I also kind of like the
I like the
heavy
soft
missile
loadout.
games just as much as the non-ones. So Jedi doing a bit of a camp here, waiting for Mark to poke around, but doesn't look like he's going to. He's right there too.
Ooh, nice aim for Jedi.
Yeah. Getting some nice hits on me.
Oh god.
Whoa, that could have been dangerous. And Jedi,
Well
I'm
executed
going
by
to say
Jedi.
gets away with one there.
A
Having
little
Mark in the
bit,
corner
yeah,
behind him,
but
yeah.
at the same time as a spot where they both kind of had to adjust really fast.
And Jedi definitely adjusted much faster. Ooh, taking a missile in the face.
That hurts.
5-3.
5-3.
Mark, right there.
A lot of short camps for information.
Yes. Kind of hard to believe it's 10 minutes already.
I know. It's kind of crazy actually. When you first said, hour-long games, and I looked at the, clock, and God, it's set for 40 minutes.
Yep.
In
And
June,
the funny thing
but-
is that we've seen games where, oh my God, they're on pace to go for an hour and a half, and then the
That speeds
second
up,
half
yeah.
takes 5 minutes. You don't see that often with these two. These two have much more patience than that. So 40 minutes, I would not be surprised with. Mark all over Jedi here.
Yeah, it's definitely getting on the sides of Jedi,
Mhm.
which is always bad. I mean, for the other
Ooh,
person.
nice hit by Jedi there. I think it was a concussion that got him. Oh, there's some Vulcan damage. That's going to be Jedi finding the missile trap.
Stalking. Jedi finds him.
Ouch. Spread fire. Mark with a good
Relentless
advantage here.
Mark, yeah.
Oh, Mark gets to the missile trap first. But it doesn't matter. Jedi's going to take him out, and it's a 1-point game. 5-4.
There have been some moments where it seems like Marcus gotten the drop on him, but Jedi's adjusted
Indeed.
and finished it.
Mark having to be careful with those lasers. He's determined to come through here. Jedi just doesn't know where he is. Mark follows him here. That's pretty aggressive.
I like it.
I definitely like it. Oh, now if if Jedi was paying attention to what the reactor was doing, which I don't think he was, he would have seen that one shot go up.
Right.
And that
Indicating.
shot was not following Mr. Jedi Luke. That was following Mark. Mark can get a kill here. might have been able to chase him down, or at least check to see if he's up there. Reactor queues at this level can be devastating. Head back to Observatory. Oh, Jedi right behind him.
Surprised he didn't get more.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
hurting.
very nice. Jedi getting a kill there.
6'5".
Pretty clean kill, too. Not really giving up much for it. Meeting in the corner here. Oh, just behind him. Jedi, knowing what his escape route was, tried to cut him off. Couldn't quite make it. Meanwhile, it's going to be Mark getting a lot of Vulcan damage. Switching to spread fire.
Jedi with the fusion. Jeez.
Yes.
Got at least half a purple.
We're on the far side, and Mark's going to take him out over in the tunnel. But Jedi Luke will pick up all his stuff. Nice fortunate spawn one there.
Other times, Mark's just left it, so a couple times he's been okay with that.
Well, he had no choice that time because Jedi spawned right
Sure.
on top.
But he didn't pursue it quite as
No.
much.
Ah, some extra spread fire damage. Jedi seems to be taking a lot of those just parting shots because he's leaving himself open on the sight lines.
Right, and it's making
Oh.
a pretty big difference. Oh, man. Some of Melvin's opportunities.
Yeah, Melvin would be jealous of that one. Mark unable to connect after that camp. Kind of a misfired smart missile. What? Was that a floater?
Floater. It must have been.
Oh man, that's...
Because- I could see him, and then he was gone.
yeah, 7-6.
Nothing there.
Oh.
Some camping with no weapons. And he's just looking at weapons. I don't quite get that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Has yet to really. Well, he's got spread fire.
Maybe he had that. I
Yeah,
didn't realize that. Yeah, he just spawned on it. We couldn't see it. Be nice to be able to see their console.
Yeah. Waiting on Dracona for that.
Un bebe.
At some point, we'll have something where we know their shields, their energy, what they're carrying, what
Sure.
they're using, stuff like that. But that requires
Beggars can't
network
be
changes,
choosers.
and that's Dracona's thing. Let's see what Mark's up to here. We'll see how he plays this differently. Ooh, interesting there.
Oh,
Jedi coming around that corner slowly, and I don't know why he came back.
I don't know. I don't know why Jedi says no way anyways, because there's nothing close.
Mark trying to flush him out, but Jedi sly as a fox getting out of that. Oh,
the
that
fusion.
fusion! Almost hit him with a second one. Oh, and Mark was
Well
ready
done
for
by
it, but
Jedi.
Jedi was just too fast.
And he says, eat it.
Yes.
A little trash talk.
Oh, there's always crap talk with Jedi.
But to Mark, I don't know.
Yep, to Mark, especially to Mark.
Okay.
9-7. Ooh. And now they're all of a sudden they just want to duke it out. I can't imagine this play style lasting very long. 10-7 with a nice little kill there.
That's not going to favor Jedi.
Jedi calling it a freebie. I don't know. You can see just the uptick in points in the last minute or so.
Right. A little stair step.
Yep. I'd like to answer that.
Just a lot of missile chucking going back and forth. Oh, man, Jedi's got to take a 6 more now. He's got to recompose himself here. Probably a little rattled when you get a lot of those comments and stuff.
All right. Sorry about that. Someone was asking for the link to the server, which is on that website there. Which reminds me, I need to update that website. Ooh, Mark getting a bit of a jump, a little bit of damage, but it's going to be the homing missile.
Homing.
Sending Mark home, 10-7.
With the spite flare.
This Jedi never flares his opponents when he kills them.
But it's no, but it's always with spite. It's always like. Argh.
I'll admit that used to rattle me pretty hard, and now it's like, okay.
No, but it's just for
11 to 7.
Jedi though. I really think he's like. Argh.
Yeah, it's anger for him for sure.
Venting a little bit.
Oh, the camp pays
That's
off.
That's a nice spread. He did a nice rotation.
And go away, reactor. No one loves you. Is Jedi getting the spawn right next to it? All the fusion.
I think Jedi's gotten a little uncomposed here.
Jedi, yes. This is he's gonna suicide, and
Oh my god.
I think
Come on, man.
I think that's what we're going to see for a little bit here until he gets his head back in the game.
Yeah.
12-6, 9-4 run now.
I mean, I think it happened a little bit earlier. As soon as Mark started to open up 9-7-ish or so, because we started to, like you said, the pace picked up suddenly, and there was a lot more fighting when the more disconnected style was working better for Jedi.
Yes. But yeah, typically when something like this happens to Jedi, he's going to take a couple suicides and put his game face on, so to speak. We saw this in the Season 3 finals when he was playing Cyrus. And he could have lost that game, that first game, 20-14.
Yeah, but this is a pretty different opponent.
This is a different opponent. Dangerous in a different way, for sure. And it's going to be Mark with another kill, 3 in a row.
See, he's just charging right into his shots in some of these spots. It's just like, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah,
And
dealing
Jedi
with
Luke getting a kill there on Mark because Mark just did not have his fusion available to him. Couldn't defend himself. Sometimes that's what happens when you get caught in between shots with the
Timing.
fusion.
Go around a corner. Just,
Oh, Mark.
jeez.
Oh, I feel like
What?
Mark should have had that.
I'm confused as why Jedi assumes that he's not going to pursue him. I really don't understand that. They just have a battle, and then Jedi just throws us back for forever.
Yeah.
I was,
Jedi is kind of tilted here. I will say
Yeah.
Mark is underskilled.
definitely.
And it's
Perhaps
going to take
losing that game earlier
Yep, it might have.
contributed. I don't know.
Also, the fact that he's in a level he's not very familiar with. Mark getting another kill there. And worse than
Yeah,
that one.
worse. Like I said, not like this level.
Oh! This is not looking good for Jedi. 16-7, 3 in a row. He's he can't forfeit. Come on.
And Mark knows to just keep playing.
Yes.
No, he's not forfeiting. Just keep shooting.
He knows better.
It was 10-7, remember?
Yes.
Or like 9-7.
Yeah, this was a close game for a while.
He just let it get away from him. But I mentioned another telecast. If you get under his skin, he'll let a couple go. And you're like, what are you talking about? Good example of that.
Another kill there, 17-7. Yeah, this is just
one of those-
one-sided right now.
And you didn't necessarily expect Jedi to win in Mark's choice of home,
Didn't
but
expect this.
yeah, and you know it's kind of frustrating from a viewer standpoint that we didn't get to see the full real match in terms of Jedi's full capabilities.
I'm just wondering if Jedi's going to, if second half Jedi's going to show up here.
No,
I
it's
don't
over.
think it is. This is
No.
18-7.
No. He started playing too fast early, and then maybe he realized he'd given a couple
I was
away, and he just
really
got
surprised
frustrated.
on this.
And you could tell he was tilted a long time ago. But, you know, at the same time, full credit to Mark for tilting him. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
I've got games against Jedi where I've tilted him, and you gotta get credit for that. Don't let his sort of quit thing affect your feeling of victory or whatever.
Yeah,
but
there's a few opponents that have been on the DCL that have this mode where they just stop caring, and that's a win. That is a legitimate win.
It totally is. All I was saying about viewer standpoint, I'd rather see the break someone thing. It's a little more exciting.
I'm sure we're going to see these two match up many more times this season.
Sure.
Assuming they both come back. And of course, you also got to keep in mind the land's coming up in, 2.5 weeks?
Right.
Where both Jedi's the host, and Mark should be there, I believe.
Yep.
Alright.
I have no idea what that was. Oh my. I'm assuming.
Oh, from downtown.
It's good.
It is 19-8, and this one, I tell you what, this is very unexpected. Very unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, and again. Just unbelievable how that finished. And if you saw that graph at the end, that pretty much said everything.
Yep.
I think we still have a couple games going here.
Ping pong.
Yeah, we'll do ping pong.
Literally a ping pong table. Well, not literally, but digitally, literally.
Yeah, it is a ping pong table. That is exactly what this is. So, Thyrex's service, 1712. Oh! And Entropy's gonna eat that smart missile there.
You mean sassy girl?
Yeah, the sassy girl.
The sassy girl.
Interesting level, pretty small.
It is. Surprised that this is the one that's still going?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's the lag. That's probably happens with a lot of Firex games.
Oh, yeah.
It takes longer.
Forgot about that.
Lagged fights always take longer. Not always, but on average.
Ooh, nearly hitting with the fusion there. Next shot, not quite as close. This is definitely an interesting level. Another smart missile for Firex there. 1912. Looking to close this one out. Closing out round 2. Oh no! Entropy says,
sassy.
hold on. I'm a sassy girl. I'm gonna get my kill.
Yeah.
Now trying to chase Firex down. Oh, Firex dangerous with smart missiles, and something got him there. I'm not quite sure what, but that's game
That's why it's
2013.
LOL, GG. That's it.
Oh, LOL indeed. That's a kind of weird level.
Firex.
Okay,
Sorry for putting you through that.
Cyrus is having issues here, and Cyrus is like extremely angry, and I don't know. It kind of makes me feel warm inside.
Wow. Wow.
Let me see. Yeah, he's gonna have to reset home, and so hold on.
Why is Cyrus so rude to the bot? It's just so sad. But Jedi was really in that game for a while,
Yes.
For a while, I
sure.
thought, maybe he's gonna be really resourceful and dig deep and make this a really close game. Maybe even take this game. It felt that way, like he could, but he let a couple of those things get to him, and it snowballed him real bad, and he just Tossed it in the trash.
Yep. This is going to be great because Cyrus is going to join, and he's already tilted before even playing one match. I can't wait to see people take him out. It's going to be great. Crimson Ascend,
Oh.
Crimson X2, no.
At the same time, of course, it has to be said, well played, Mark. You know, so much of the collapse of Jedi was focused on, but very well played by Mark, of course.
Just give me 1 second. Cyrus is
Being
figuring out this
Cyrus.
one. Yeah, he's got some issues today. This is gonna be interesting.
Just today?
Okay. So hopefully we can get his levels set up here. Let me make sure. I see that not a lot of the games are reported. Let me see what's going on here. So it was 20 to 15 Melvin,
I'll be right back.
and that's the one that is confirmed. Farks and Entropy just reported now, so that'll be coming up in a bit. Cyrus Skywarp. That was a knick-knack. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that one. Or Sirius and Skywarp, rather. Well, what was the score of that one? Let me see what the score of that one was before we get going. That was Sirius 20 to 5. Okay. So that one's force reported. Jedi Mark. 28, that's fine. Game reported, type confirmed, match has been reported. We're good. Okay, so once... Oh, this is weird. It's confirmed and I don't know why. Make sure everything's okay. There's the 2015, there's the 2013, there's the 25. We're just waiting on this last one to be confirmed. We should be fine. Okay, give me a second here. I'm having... I don't know why Cyrus has blown a gasket today. This is just not cool. Okay, there it goes. Alright, so as soon as Cyrus has stopped whatever he's doing... We'll get going with the next round. Let's see. So Mark with 2 points, Farx with 2, Sirius with 2, Jedi and Melvin both with 1. Entropy, Lee Skywarp yet to get on the board. Cyrus cannot get a bye this round. All right, he's all set. All right, so we'll generate this round and see what happens. But probably going to be one of Entropy, Lee Skywarp getting a bye this round then. So let's see what happens. Sirius and Mark 39-2, Farx and Jedi Luke. Melvin versus Cyrus, Skywarp and Entropy, Lee with a bye. I think for this one, let me see what the home levels are here. It's going to be Hermes Fastest and Knickknack for Mark 39-2. Phyrix is going to be playing in one of Jedi's levels. That's Junior Wrath Athena. Melvin's going to be in one of Cyrus's levels, Ascend, Flee, or Crimson. Skywarp and Entropy is going to be in one of Entropy's levels, Contessa, Hummins, or Rusty. And oh man, okay. We're going to do Knick-Knack. It's going to be Mark 39-2 and Sirius in Knick-Knack. And this is a recent level from DKH, who did a whole bunch of levels recently. And that was a kind of interesting story because he's out of a job and he started a GoFundMe and he said for every $100 I'll make a new level. And I think he ended up making like 3 or 4 of them. It's pretty cool. So we will check this out. Knick-Knack is like Crimson and Logic put together. I wouldn't disagree. All right, so waiting on the games to come up. Stream is lagging the chat quite a bit. I'm not surprised by that. That happens. Even the built-in delay buffering just widens the gap. Shouldn't be buffering too much, I wouldn't think. This is Cyrus hate. Yeah. If I don't know if you're in the Discord server, but Cyrus just went mental on the damn bot for whatever reason. I don't know if he's just not having a good day or what, but it was pretty funny. We're just waiting for Sirius to join or Mark to join. Not sure who's hosting here. Yeah, there can be viewer buffering as well. I try to... I don't turn on... There's an option to reduce the buffer delay. I have that turned on. I have no idea how it is. All right, here we go. Another gentleman's agreement here to start. So, Mark 39-2, Sirius. Now, keep in mind... I can't really reply to them. They should just go.
Yo.
Hello, we are in Mark Sirius in Knick-Knack.
All right, sounds fun.
Let me get that going. All right, here we go. I recall this. I'm pretty sure we saw Sirius DKH in here in a previous episode. And so it's interesting that now Sirius has chosen it.
Right. Well, he wanted to change up his homes. He felt like some of the other good pilots were good in the levels he was picking. You know, he pointed out Nysa with Jedi, so he wanted to switch it up, is what he told me.
Yes. And
having those
levels like Flee and Logic, you can sometimes get results you don't necessarily anticipate. Sirius coming up the side here, kind of figuring out where Mark's camping.
If it's too common, you may not have an edge. If there's more of a skill disparity.
Yes. Oh, that's a big fusion hit. Sirius had nowhere to go in that. That is a tunnel up here. You cannot get out of that. Once you're in it, you're committed. Mark throwing a missile through the door. Sirius trying to respond.
Oh.
And there's a fusion. 1-0.
The boom. Mark with the bombs. He loves those bombs.
Yep. Let's see how Neo plays this level. I don't know how much he's played this level.
I have no idea.
Yeah. There's Vulcan damage going on. It's a lot of missiles. Or a lot of proxies.
Bombs.
It's a little behind. Oh, very nice.
Gets him. that tunnel ends up being a choke point again.
Yeah. And we're seeing a lot of that so far. So Sirius was trying to take advantage of that a little earlier. Just couldn't quite get it.
Oh!
Will get a kill there. He's
Wow,
got to be
the
hurting,
tables
though.
Turned. Yeah, he has to be hurting. But
He paid a lot for that kill.
you know, it could have been worse though. In that spot, you'd expect to, you know, if you're Mark, you probably think you're gonna get the kill.
Indeed.
Oh,
bam. Getting him back there. 3-1.
Got
A
himself
lot of
turned
collisions
around.
going on here. Something I do want to point out between these two pilots is pilots have played 29 times on the DCLs. Mark takes a 4-1 lead here. The record is 29-0 in favor of Mark. Interesting enough, though.
Oh, in the secret.
Oh, very nice. 5-1, just completely driving the bus here. The closest match
Throwing
between
bombs
these
up.
two came back in 2014. An overtime match of Black Rose, 26-24.
Let's see if Sirius can take himself out of the meat grinder here.
Yep. Oh,
He's got weapons.
yes, he does. And Mark seems to be content tunnel ratting here rather than playing in
Right.
open spaces. It's kind of interesting. It's working out for him. He's got 3 in a row. He's up 5-1. Trying to follow him around with the Vulcan. Does get a couple hits there. Switching over to the Fusion. And just fails. He's got the smart missiles. Maybe doing a little damage to himself there with that one. Oh,
Sirius connects
there we
with the
go.
spread.
So spread fire taking him out 5-2.
Can he keep the pressure on to get 5-3? He's got to do something to change it up. Find some. Keep the pressure on.
Crazy smart missiles everywhere. I feel like this game is being played dramatically different than when we saw this last.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, and down he goes.
Nice
6
kill there.
Just getting
Level
some
twos.
really nice kills on Sirius here. They're nothing fancy, but it's just a little bit of outplay on some of these dogfights.
Right, there's often a good mixture of patience and aim with Mark.
We've seen some of the aim too. The aim's been pretty immaculate at times. Oh,
Ooh.
very nice. Getting him with a
Nice
floater
trap.
and trapping him in the corner. Very good.
Can he pay it
Oh,
off here? Can he pay it off? Oh, but
and
no.
with the
Neo.
level ones, Mark
Very
fends
nice.
off that attack. 7-3.
That's
Still
gotta be
can't get to
rough
his
for
weapons.
Sirius.
Yeah, that was an opportunity missed.
Oh yeah.
With the fusion in a hallway, you should be able to get a couple hits.
Right, and those are the opportunities you've got to take advantage of if you're gonna get a game on Mark here. Nice dogfighting from Sirius. He lands a couple blows. Mark's gonna go for the cutoff. And he gets. Oh wow, Sirius dodge.
Interesting. Oh, it's a murder-suicide there. Still 7-3. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm looking from Mark's point of view at the moment.
It looked like a homer hit him.
Yeah, maybe the homer was what got them both there. Ooh. Saw some tasty smart missiles, but decided against it once one of them was coming for him. We're seeing Mark pretty much employ a whole lot of tactics here, including, you know, he does a lot of short camps, he does a lot of the proxy traps, and then sometimes just the the really good aiming in the dogfights.
Yeah, he just likes to put himself
boy.
in a lot of good situations like this one. Somehow Sirius gets away, but damaged.
I think he only took half a hit of the fusion there, so.
That would be a good result if you're Sirius.
Sirius to do the full lap here. He does not. Oh, nice reaction there. Just barely saw him in the corner of the screen there, and had enough in him to be able to turn and fire that missile. Oh, man. Oh!
I don't know how that didn't hit.
Well, he is Neo. Can't dodge that.
We're just watching the lagged version of him. This looks confusing.
I'm not sure there's a whole lot of lag between these two. With the Vulcan now just chasing them around the room, but Sirius is going to get the better of that one. And finally, a positive result for him, 8-4. Ooh. Oh man, that's wow. That's
Sirius
just
really thought he
amazing.
got that one. That's a bummer for him.
Yeah.
Well,
Smart.
executed by Mark.
Oh, look at this. Mark trying to trap him. Could not quite pull it off. Just waits for Sirius to depart before picking up the spew. it just seems like Mark has the better reaction here.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. I was about to say something about that. It just seems to have been coming down to, in the moment reactions in fights so far.
Mark definitely seems to have the advantage in that.
Right.
There we go again. Just having the better fight. There's nothing particularly bad about Sirius's position. He just didn't execute as well.
I feel like he could have positioned a little bit better, but Mark did make a nice aggressive play there.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Finally, it's Sirius getting behind Mark. And trying to cut him off here, but Sirius not falling for it.
Mark's hiding behind the fan.
Opening the door. Oh,
Oh, he gets-
that's funny. Open the door. Didn't want what was behind it, unfortunately.
Right.
So we're gonna be fighting out of here with level 1s, trying to get to his stuff. He's gonna take a lot of damage, and he might pay for this. Finally picking up a plasma, but he is limping along here.
Pay for your plasma.
A little more damage from the Vulcan there, and Sirius with a pretty good advantage here. Gonna take him out.
Got him.
6.
Sirius is coming back a bit here. It looked like it was going to be a bit more lopsided than it is now.
Yeah, 10-6 even almost feels like it's something you can come back from.
Sure.
Whereas 10-4, it's like, oh man, I'm getting leveled up. Doesn't quite feel as good.
I feel like just a little bit more caution from Sirius. A little bit more of his classic death by 1,000 cut style would help him out a bit.
Oh, he's got... Wow! Oh, just when you think that Sirius was about to get a aggressive kill, it's Mark with a nice defensive smart that gets one.
Yep, those tables turned where they both have to execute, and Mark just seems to be able to get them.
Sirius gonna have to dodge a few smarts here before taking off.
Mark tries to complete his funnel. Oh, and tables turned.
Oh, but Sirius cannot escape the smarts, so zombies in his head. 12-7. Sirius still trying to keep this fairly respectable here, and 12-7 is all right if he can keep that spread. But I almost feel like neither pilot has much of an advantage over the other at the moment. It just seems like the main thing has been Neo's better
Execution.
Execution.
Sirius's mind game seems fine. It's he's not winning these head-to-head fights, surprises, quick exchanges.
Door opening, and what happens here. Oh,
Oh my.
didn't see that. I was looking at Mark. Oh, well, that point's erased. 12-7 still.
Keep the pressure on Sirius. Go get him.
Yeah, those are not quad lasers, so...
Yeah, go finish him. I'm not quite sure why the hesitance there.
But
Yeah,
Mark's gonna pick up
Mark's
everything.
got his stuff.
Yes.
Right. So you only have those moments where Mark has nothing, you know, crap. So you got to do your best. And if you take damage, you got to be happy with the exchange.
And I
Take your
also definitely
opportunity.
felt something like something that was calculated by Mark too, because you remember he died in that several kills ago. It's been a while since he died there, and he just picked up something that he needed and then kept going. And it wasn't until a few kills later he revisited that closet when he desperately needed to get some weapons.
Right. It's something that Sirius should have noted earlier and picked up the weapons.
A lot of damage on both sides. Sirius is going to have to kind of navigate this minefield. But he does so all right. I mean, Mark's just dropping mines all over this map. Sirius getting a little bit of an edge here.
Sirius really hasn't.
Oh, couldn't get any damage off. And let's see what happens here.
Stalk.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
He's got him. 14-7. A nice assassination there by Mark.
Basically. Yeah, well, the last couple kills, Bark's definitely gotten some mind game executions that have separated this even more.
Yep. Again, it's at a 2-for-1 here. 14-7 is a fairly significant advantage. It's like it's to the point where you wonder if Sirius can do a whole lot to get back into this, where he's just kind of
Yeah.
his feet at this point.
Well, I hope he keeps playing hard, but it's going to be tough at this point.
I can't imagine Sirius. You know, I mean, he might not be playing with as much aggression as he usually, but he's going to keep playing. Sirius is definitely one of those pilots not prone to tilt.
Right.
Of course, then again, Mark isn't either. Mark's the type of guy who's like, as soon as he's dead, he just resets completely. Like,
right.
Forgets about that last point. Oh, very nice.
Good patience there from Sirius. He needs more of that.
Absolutely.
He keeps being the one being set up by Mark, where he's coming around the corner and boom, boom, you're dead. Turn those tables.
Indeed.
That's a good kill.
Getting some good hits there. He's still up there, too. I don't think this is a good situation for Sirius.
Nope.
No, it wasn't. It worked out all right. Didn't get
Well,
hit.
the issue is that the way Mark chose to dodge the smart confused Sirius into assuming he had to go and the other way, and then that gave Mark the opportunity to get behind him.
I never felt he went the other way. I felt, oh, he's in trouble. Of course, then again, I can also see his name.
Right.
And when I don't see his name, oh, he's probably behind him. Might be here, too. Nope. Off the corner of the map. Oh, boy. Like anything here, but we'll see if Mark tries to cut him off. No. Mark with Fusion getting a nice hit there with half of it. Oh, look out. Seriously, we'll get away from that.
Sirius probably kicking himself. He's had some shots that have just missed in that haul on Mark.
Yes. Tried to put a trap on Mark there, but Mark did not follow through going into that tunnel. Right. Reactor. And Mark is going to take off. Oh, you can hear that fusion charge up. And it's going to be the Vulcan, though, that's going to take out
Hosing him.
Sirius there. 15-8. Oh, look out. He's going to have to commit to this tunnel. But yeah, nice hit there. Mark was just waiting for him on the other side. A little bit of separation for them again. Oh, just barely dodging that.
By a hair.
Man. I feel like Sirius could have placed that a little better.
That's what I'm saying. These tiny misses in placement and aim, like, it could be a lot closer if, you know. But
okay, that was good.
That was.
Sirius just kind of like, he had 10 shields the whole time. Yeah. Sirius just kind of like doubling back at the right time and then.
Yeah, think about that. What if you had more than 10 shields that could have been taken off? So a little bit bummer for Sirius that, you know, sometimes your good moves, you hope you also get a lot of damage in trade. But
Mark taking a bit of a breather here.
little sandwich.
He is
Get the
not
mayo
responding
out.
yet. There we go. Mark up now. Just waiting to pick his spot to pick up his weapons. Sirius picking up a couple of smarts there. Let's see if he can use these. Mark kind of looks like he's got a short camp going on. Having to move from the smart missile.
He hadn't been camping in that spot, so you know, it's a good adjustment late in the game to suddenly pick a new spot to camp, because people really are in their modes of what's happening and already adjusting to you. So adjust before they adjust to your adjustment to some degree.
Oh, and Mark with the better aim there.
Yep, good execution.
Picking up that 16-9.
Ooh.
Hello, that's a reactor, sir. Reactor giving Mark some love taps.
It's a tough spot for Sirius.
Yep, and catch him on the wall and just wrecking him with those lasers. But Sirius getting it right back. He knew it.
It was coming. I know it's coming.
17-10. Sirius has done a pretty good job the second half trying to keep this close. Remember, it was 10-4 at one point. Sirius.
It did feel like it could get out of hand.
Yeah, he has not let that lead widen though. Not a whole lot anyway. We'll see how Mark finishes the game. At the very least, this is a... Oh, there's another kill there. 18-10. You are good with that.
Old spread fire. Yep, it's a good way to beat a Vulcan shooter is to close distance on them, shoot him in the face.
Mark kind of getting caught on that little hill in the middle there, but otherwise... Oh, we can take some Vulcan for that.
Oh!
But it didn't matter. He paid for it, but he gets the kill. 18-11. What?
I don't know. I was like, what? Oh my god, and this one?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
That
They
happened
spawned
again.
right on top of each other.
19-13.
Jesus.
So, yeah. Sirius, for the last 9 kills, has kept it 1-1.
Wow.
Uh-oh, look out. Oh, Sirius getting out of there at just the right time. Mark coming through the door.
Listening.
Yep, trying to figure out where he is. Mark's gonna get... Nope. Sirius turned around, threw a few missiles. I don't know if that just kind of spooked Mark from following through, but...
I'd say one thing to note while watching this game is that most people probably need to up their amount of time they just listen.
Yes.
And it's a good example if you watch Mark, just let it listen.
Audio is a very important cue. Ooh, almost getting hit there with that missile. Not quite. Oh, this is not good. I don't think Sirius got hit there. Fusion just a little off the mark. Of course, Fusion shakes a thing. Mark's going to see Sirius here. He's going to be following him a bit here. Sirius feels like he has an idea that's happening. But
Oh, man.
this is a great finish to the match there. As Mark follows through with that assassination, keeps himself stealthy all throughout. That was good. Let's see what else we got. I've never seen Rusty before, so I'm going to jump into this one.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've seen it. It's very small. It's ratty.
If it's still going, it may not be. I'm having an issue joining it. Oh, what's it doing? I can't join it.
Yeah, I can't either.
Is it over? Yeah, it's over. It's 20-13. Entropy won that one. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, all the games. Well, there's still the one game, I think. Oh no, Flea must be done too. A lot of 20-13s this round. Melvin losing 20-11 to Cyrus there. So I guess that's the round. That was pretty quick.
Quick round.
Indeed. Sirius reporting that game. Jedi Luke Fyrix in Wrath X5 was 20-4.
8 minutes of joy.
Yes. Melvin Cyrus, we said that was 2011, and then Skywarp Entropy winning that one 20-13. And as soon as those get cleared out, we'll go ahead and start the next round here. So this means, since Fyrix lost and Sirius lost, Mark is the only one with 3 points. I imagine, I forget who Mark played in the first round. I think it was Lee. I imagine he'll get Fyrix's next match. So that'll probably be his next one. Jedi Luke's probably going to be... It could possibly be Sirius. There's a couple others as well that could be, but we'll see. Cyrus is confirmed. Mark is confirmed. I don't know if Jedi Luke's confirmed yet.
Waiting on Cyrus.
I think we're waiting on Jedi Luke. Of course, I can just do this, and it will be reported. There.
You'd know better than me.
And... Skywarp Entropy. Okay, Skywarp's just not using the commands, so we'll have to yell at him. Why is it not letting me type in his name? Oh, because it's already reported. Oh, never mind. So, is that everything? There's round 3. There's Entropy Skywarp. There's Jedi Fyrix. Melvin Cyrus was just confirmed, and Sirius Mark was also confirmed. Alright, so yeah. Pretty interesting so far. I imagine it's going to be Skywarp getting the bye this round, since Lee already got one. So if we're probably looking at the other matches, I would, let's see, Lee's probably going to end up getting, out of that list, probably Melvin. And it would be Cyrus Entropy. We'll see what happens, though. So let me just waiting on the Sirius Mark to be finalized, and we'll be good to go. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and generate this final round. And of course, I completely forgot to update the round counter. I need a way to automate that. I might do some work on the bot. Mark versus Fyrix, Jedi and Sirius, Cyrus and Lee, Melvin and Entropy. It's going to be Skywarp with the bye this round. This is the final round of the day. Of course, next week we'll have another qualifier. Mark's going to get to play in Fourier, Mind Tricks, or Ping Pong. Jedi gets home again, and Cyrus is going to choose Athena X3. Haven't seen a good one of those lately. Cyrus is going to have to choose from Forte, G.I. Jane's Playground, and EO. And Melvin Entropy, that will be in... That's not RIP. It's going to be Take Two, Xenocide, and I think it was like Ethan something. I'm trying to find it. Ethylene. So looks like Mark is going to be playing in ping pong. Good luck with that. Oh wait, no.
Right.
He's choosing Mind Tricks. Never mind.
Yeah, no surprise. I'll pick the one I know.
Crap. Try to force. Choose Mark 3 and 2. Firex. Will it let me do this? I don't know. Oh, right, because it's Firexy, not Firex. Damn people and their weird names. Oh, because I can't type, that's why. Firex. There you go. So they'll be in Mind Tricks. Seriously, gonna be an EO. I almost feel like we should watch the EO game, just because we haven't. I don't think we've seen an EO on here. Melvin Entropy will be in Xenocide.
Mobile, EO, whatever you want to call it, EIO, whatever.
EIO.
I love it.
I can't type IGN Discord anymore. I don't know. Looks like you're all right.
Oh man, Cyrus has to play IO? That's great.
Yes. I call it EO because I just thought it was named after Jupiter's moon.
It is.
And it's EO.
You're probably right, but you know what? I like to mispronounce things and stay attached to them like some dinosaur, okay?
Yes. I just had this joke where if when I was playing World of Warcraft for a while, I ran a guild and I'd not pronounce someone's name right, but they'd never correct me for like a long time. And somewhere it was on the order of years, like they'd correct me like a couple years later. And it turned out what was true of me is that when someone corrected me on it, it would take me as long as it took me to pronounce it incorrectly to get it right. So if I was pronouncing someone's name wrong for 2 years, it would take me 2 years to get it right.
It's like me with your name. Oops. Are you in this Cyrus Lee game?
I am. And
Cyrus.
Cyrus doing Cyrus things, hosing him down with the Vulcan. Well, this is another level with a very mean reactor.
Lee not realizing that the other weapons are elsewhere.
Yes. There are quad fours up in the tunnel, but Lee's the type of person who doesn't really care about that. He'll play with quad or with dual ones, no problem. May not work out in his favor. 2-0 Cyrus. I was really hoping Cyrus would get a tough opponent today. Not that Lee isn't tough, but we are talking gold versus silver here.
Right. Lee needs a weapon. Go get a weapon, Lee.
Lee absolutely needs a weapon.
Get something, man.
This level choice is backfiring on him. He's going to pick up some secondaries here.
Alright, he's got his plasma.
Yeah, he's got plasma now, so.
Well, on paper, it's a good choice for him because against someone like Cyrus, there's only one Vulcan. So if you can, kill him, then you get to play with him with no Vulcan. So.
Yes. Which pretty much makes Cyrus a silver pilot.
Yep.
But Cyrus is, switched up to Spreadfire here, so we'll see. I'm sure he's not out of Vulcan yet. It's only 2 minutes in. He hasn't been using Vulcan that much. Lee waiting in the corner of the big room.
There is some ammo at the start.
Yep, 3-0. And Lee just can't quite seem to find the right lead point. Cyrus gonna protect that plasma.
This is a level where if Lee picks up the Vulcan early and the spread and stuff, maybe it starts out a little bit different. Not that I don't think Cyrus, is going to be not victorious, but
yeah,
he's getting streaked here, which what happens in IO,
very much so.
Ease of killing someone when it just spawns.
Yep. Cyrus hearing that spawn, immediately shooting for the door and getting a quick kill. 5-0.
Yeah, he misheard.
Expecting him to come out of the.
Yeah, he misheard the spawn.
So now it's Cyrus that's caught up there. There are 2 ways out, both into the same room.
I mean, Lee. How does Lee not have his stuff?
Yeah, Lee should at least have the. There he goes. Picks up the plasma. And now Lee in a little better position. We'll see how Cyrus responds. Cyrus going to see him there. I think he's just going to wait for him to come out. Lee's just sitting there too. All right, get the marshmallows out. We got the double camp.
Yeah. Cyrus loves the camp.
Yep. Lee moving around a bit. Just very cautiously checking the possible spots. Not seeing that one, but Cyrus sees him. Cyrus getting a lot of hits too. A lot of those were 2 or 3. And finishing him off 6-0. Now really, I think if Lee can get a point on the board and rob Cyrus of those fast weapons.
Right, that's what he needs.
Yeah,
that's
what he needs to do. But
that was the whole premise for him to get a boost, But if he can't get that first kill here, it's going to be a doozy.
It's going to be 20-0, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well,
he does have quad 4s right now, so he finally found those. And those will
keep in mind, in stock EO, there is 4 homers, so go get those and shoot them at him.
You can see at least one of them up in the reactor area, the other 3 sitting over in the tunnel.
Yep.
Also some concussions around as well.
Sometimes the tunnel just becomes forgotten about.
Mm-hmm. I think a big reason for that is because you get trapped in the tunnel and then you're like, oh, I don't want to have that happen again. And you don't go in there.
Yeah, I do like the risk element of that.
Cyrus
to get the missiles.
Waiting on Lee to make a move. Lee's going to turn this corner here. He's not going to like what he finds. Cyrus missing with Vulcan. Oh, not there. Okay. Lee just take a couple cuts. Sitting over by the energy center. One of them, anyway. And just keeping each other at an arm's length at the moment. Lee looks like he wanted to back into that tunnel, but chose not to. And Cyrus is just playing this really slow right now.
Surprise, surprise.
Lee finally making it into the tunnel. Cyrus is going to catch it. But
where does he?
He's just doing a loop himself. Ooh,
oh.
Well, Night Lee. Oh, wow.
That was
the double back takes Cyrus off guard, and no damage exchanged.
Now, this is more common of a EO exchange. These back and forth snipes across the hall.
Yeah, this game's just like screeched to a grinding halt. It started off with Cyrus, rattling off kill after kill, and now it's just like, okay, you guys can engage now. Cyrus getting some Vulcan hits. He's just gonna sit there because he knows he's got that Vulcan, and Lee does not. And Lee finally tries to make a move, and Cyrus just cuts him down. 8-0. I'm really hoping that Cyrus, as the leading pilot here, would start playing a faster game. Having a lot of trouble hitting Lee here. Of course, Lee across the pond. Cyrus in the Big Apple. But yeah, that's just like... This is what happens if you're playing in opposite rooms like that. Usually the person that crosses the halfway point is dead. And that's been happening to Lee every time. And Cyrus, knowing this, is playing it patiently.
Right.
Problem is, up 9-0, I'm not sure he needs to be playing this as patiently. Unless
Sure.
he's trying to make a statement with a shutout here.
Possible. You know, he's an op, so maybe he wants to give his best performance possible.
Yeah. A lot of damage here. Lee trying to pick up his weapons. Gets something on the way out. But is hurting, I'm sure.
Get those homers, Lee.
Cyrus,
Lee,
in the
Lee.
meantime, I can't remember the last time he's taken damage.
Right, it's been a while.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if he's sitting on 3-digit shields at the moment. Lee coming in the room.
Oh, I don't think he's on 3 digits. He's still getting 6 a pop. Yeah, 54.
54, I mean, he would have to
I
take
guess in
54
theory it's
damage.
possible, but I feel like enough damage. He's probably like 80s or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, just no major hits from Lee, though missiles haven't helped him any. Largely because, you know, there's the missiles. And Cyrus takes him out again, 10-0. Lee, get the missiles, please. This reminds me of...
Especially when you're at level 1s in this level. That's
Yeah.
often the way you reacquire is you pick up the missiles that exist. That helps you reacquire.
This reminds me of a game I played against Lady Silver in Logic. It was one of her very first D1 games. And I had a pretty healthy lead, and she kills me getting missiles in the closet. She had no idea I died in there. Because I was either smart or homer, I don't remember. And I came out, I spawned, killed her right away with level 1s and conks. And then I picked up her spew. She could not find weapons. for pretty
Right.
much the rest
Oh
of the
my
game.
goodness. What level is that?
Logic.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That's great.
I felt kind of bad about it because, like, this is not a real game.
I mean, the level's only so big.
Yep.
Gotta do a full search.
All right, Lee's gonna find a homer here, but only one. The other three still sitting up by the reactor. Interesting, we haven't seen a whole lot of spawns up there either.
Right.
Most of Lee's spawns have been down here. It's like
This is a bit
that's not
unusual.
EO.
Right. Usually there's like many reactor room spawns.
That didn't work. Bouncing the homer right off the wall in front of him.
Cyrus takes damage.
Yeah, it's about
I
time.
heard it. Lee's probably just yelling wireless. Just kidding.
Cyrus is just sitting back, waiting for Lee to come to him. It's worked most of the game. Ooh.
There it is.
Lee almost caught him off guard there, but Cyrus gonna get a little bit of damage off him before retreating to the previous room. But again, I mean, I think the way that this is going, Cyrus is content leaving those missiles where they are. There's 4 of them up there. Lee's gonna go through and find absolutely nothing but concussions. Look at that. And he's just sitting over here in this tunnel.
Lee is typing.
He's typing something. Of all the games you choose to watch. Yeah, well,
Poor Lee. I'm sorry, Lee. Lee is
are-
awesome.
we are watching those missiles just sit there. Cyrus doesn't want them. And Lee kind of needs them to force something out of Cyrus here.
Yeah, they get forgotten in this level somehow. But a lot of times people don't want to go in the reactor room because you get caught and then you can hear them.
But still, I mean, that's the only way
Injured.
Lee's going to come back. He's
React.
not going to win any kind of primary battle with Cyrus, especially with just a plasma. Cyrus may actually be out of Vulcan,
Yeah, it's possible at this point.
but he still has the spread fire.
Those are his 2 weapons.
Yep. Yeah, there's number 12. Lee still not spawning in the right spot. Cyrus going to try to chase him down, but Lee turns around to chase him off. I mean, this is the thing, is that if you're just having the same result happen over and over, you have to do something different. Lee has not done that all game.
Got caught in the blender today.
Yeah, so the secondaries would be a way out, and just the fact that maybe he's going for him now. Okay. A little lost. Maybe maybe that's why he's not coming up here. He's not familiar with it.
No, I think
He's
he
going
knows
to take
the
some
level.
damage, but he's got 4 homing missiles now. Let's see if this is the ticket he needs to get back in this. Of course, if Cyrus kills him right away, then he just wasted 4 homing.
Well,
There's
it's put him
also a
back in.
smart sitting over in the tunnel as well. But I think we've seen that come out a couple times. That hasn't spawned in a hot spot. So let's see what he does. Open room here.
Shoot him, Lee.
Finally going
Shoot
to
him.
hit him, and
There it
gets
is.
the
Yep.
kill.
Just like we said.
12 to
Boom.
1. Rip shutout. And it's exactly what we've been saying. It's exactly what chat's been saying. Get that missile. Get
Yeah,
those
those
missiles.
homers.
Do something. Lee hearing him up there is going to drop some proxies. They didn't quite land in the right spot, and Cyrus comes down the other tunnel anyway.
Lee, why not trap there?
Yeah, Lee did not play
It's
that
a
right at
missed
all.
opportunity.
Cyrus hanging on
Really
to
just
him.
think he's around the corner?
He must.
It-
Lee might be catching him here.
That's
Cyrus is going to
funny.
pick up some weapons here. They're not as safe.
Cyrus's turn. See if Lee can get 2 in a row here.
Interesting that Cyrus is sticking to, Lee is sticking to the plasma here. Oh, now he's
Now he's
switching.
got Vulcan out.
And hits him with the Vulcan. Pretty good damage. Now he has the fusion, but he's gonna.
Oh.
That was interesting. It was the fusion kick that moved him into the path. Lee might. I was gonna say Lee might be able to pick up a weapon here, but only has the
There you go.
plasma, which has another copy. That fusion is just sitting there.
Cyrus takes damage.
Yeah, this has not been. Well, there's another kill. 14 to 1. Lee will probably get the fusion here if he's paying attention. He does. He backs right into it.
Cyrus the stock.
Ooh, Cyrus almost got caught on the corner there. Let's see if Lee can do something with this fusion. Is that it?
Nah.
Oh, that one was close too. So looks like Lee changed up a weapon here. Not sure what to. Cyrus waiting for him to come around this corner, but
Interesting. It was a very long exposing camp,
Yeah.
but ill advised.
Lee not moving a whole lot. Lee taking a bunch of damage. But again, got to point out, there's 3 homing missiles sitting up there. There's a 4th
Go
one
get
in
'em.
the tunnel and a smart missile.
How'd you get your last kill, Lee? Oh!
Secondaries are pretty important. Cyrus going to take the kill there. 15 to 1. We'll pick up a few of them there. Yeah, I actually feel if Lee were to regularly try to go get these secondaries, this score wouldn't be nearly as lopsided.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Lee is not a terrible pilot by any stretch. But in a primary battle where your opponent has most of the primaries, and your opponent happens to be Cyrus, you're probably going to lose.
Right.
Long, extended battle.
How did that not hit Cyrus?
I don't think I heard any damage.
Weird.
I also want to point out Lee's first kill came about 13 and a half minutes as how dominant Cyrus has been in this map.
All right.
And we can talk about this game being slow, slow-paced and not moving. We also have to realize it's on pace for about 25 minutes, which is, for the show, pretty fast. Granted, that's because it's been all Cyrus. And when there have been engagements, Cyrus has usually closed the door pretty quick. There's a homing missile right behind you. Please pick it up. Oh, he didn't pick it up. This is actually hurting.
Oh no.
I do feel that Lee should be doing a lot better than this, but
Yeah, you know you can do better.
the lack of picking up the secondaries is just pretty much handing this to Cyrus. Cyrus comes back for the turn. Finally picks up that missile. Let's see what he can do with it. Cyrus able to comfortably dodge that missile, saw it coming the whole way. Again, I mean, we're looking at these missiles just spawning all over the place and just not getting picked up. Another dogfight here. Plasma spread fire has been pretty common this match. Cyrus going to pick up his 5th in a row, so 17-1. Just not a whole lot Lee's able to do. Lee actually could have gotten behind him there, but he's going to pick up his plasma and possibly re-engage. And Cyrus going to get him in the corner, 18-1. Close this out. Lee, maybe a last gasp here with a couple of missiles.
Here it comes.
Get him here. Not actually get him, but
I don't think it did actually hit him.
yeah, I didn't hear the noise. Lee firing through the grate, trying to catch him off guard. Not really able to get anything. But one thing I'm definitely noticing is that when he does fire them, Cyrus has to do something he doesn't want to do, and Cyrus actually taking a death there. So 18-2 now. Lee having to fight out of that corner after turning around from the missiles, but does look like he's getting some damage. Now we've got peas.
Plasma fight?
Filling the room with peas.
Cyrus runs.
Takes off.
Go wuss. Tucks his tail between his legs and gets killed by Lee's fusion.
Wow. And folks, that's 2 in a row for Lee.
Little statement from Lee.
2 down. 17 to go, right? Lee kids still win this in regulation. Ooh.
Yep.
It's
Ouch.
gonna be the level 1s taking the kill there. 19-3. Cyrus looking to close this out as soon as he finds a
Strangely
primary.
leaves a bunch of weapons.
Yeah. And a little damage too.
It's bizarre.
I'm not quite sure what Cyrus is doing right now.
Nope. Probably thinking about lifting weights.
Maybe.
You're at like 19, sometimes it's like your head's not quite in the game.
Yeah. Almost seems like Cyrus has let his guard down a little bit here. He does have the Vulcan. Oh, he does have a fusion shot to the face. And now it's going to be Cyrus going for the secondaries. This is the first time all game we've seen him do this.
Surprising. Super cautious, like he thinks Lee has to have caught him. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just trying to get that information. Both are pointing out that Lee has been very sloppy giving up information to Cyrus pretty much the whole game.
That is true.
Trying to finish it off with his favorite weapon.
He's also rushing him a lot in spots, like you said.
Yep.
Lee would be charging in there, where Cyrus, kicked back,
Mm-hmm.
waited for him to come.
Cyrus trying to do the death from 1,000 cuts here, it looks like. I mean, Cyrus, if I'm Cyrus, I switch to plasma and I go in there guns a-blazing and finish this. You might take a death or two, but, it's 19-3. What?
I hear you.
What is Lee going to do to you? Even if Lee goes on this incredible killing streak, it's not going to be enough to win.
Some people just like playing perfectionists. He does play a lot with Jedi where they try to hold people to the score as lowest as possible. That kind of culture.
That is true. And on the, it's kind of funny because on the DCL, score does matter, but only to a point, and that point is 20 to 5.
Right.
And this game is not quite at that point. And Cyrus
Man,
finally
that'll do.
finishing off with lasers. GG's
Lee.
3. I feel that could have been a lot better. We're going to switch over to Athena here, which is the game name, of course, called Sirius, S-E-R-I-O-S. And oh my God, this one's on the cusp of finishing. Jedi Luke game point, but Sirius not out of it. Yeah, I wanted to see EO, and I really thought that Lee was going to do way better in there than he did.
Well, yeah, if you put that on paper, it's like, well, Cyrus won't have his Vulcan sometimes, but he just went on way too long of streaks, and Lee couldn't break Cyrus's streak. That was the issue.
A big issue that game. And Sirius,
Ooh, 1918.
maybe looking to send this to overtime. Trying to.
Oh, here we
finish
go.
it.
Oh,
Nope.
no, that's
GG.
it.
Jedi
Level
Luke
1 skills. For the
winning
win.
20 to 18. Kind of sad we missed that one, but
Yep.
Xenocide's still going. This one is over. Melvin wins 20 to 12. And I think that's it.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So let me find out what happened for the last game there. Sorry, dudes. Not your fault, Cyrus. I mean, you played that very well.
Definitely.
And Lee just was not willing to
Switch things up a bit.
yeah, he really needed to switch it up and go for those homing missiles, and even the smart. I mean, the smart was out of play at 10 points. We never saw it again. It was just silly. Yeah, Melvin Entropy 20 to 12 there. Cyrus Lee, I believe that was 20 to 3. Jedi Luke Sirius, Jedi Luke winning that one 2018, and Mark winning over Firex in what level was this? Mind Tricks 20 to 5. That's a strong win by Mark. So that's gonna do it. Mark's gonna finish off with 4 wins, winning every game. Jedi Luke 3-1 today. Firex 2-2, Sirius 2-2. Cyrus going 1-1, coming in late. Entropy winning 1. Did he win 2? Yeah.
Who did Cyrus lose to?
Cyrus didn't. Or no, he went 2-0. You're right. Cyrus is 2-0. Entropy 1-3. Melvin is gonna go 2-2. Lee and Skyward both 0-3 today. That kind of sucks that they didn't get to play each other. Well, maybe Cyrus with the late entry probably spoiled that because they both ended up getting buys instead. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week. Hopefully next week we'll have just as many players, if not more. I was actually expecting a special surprise entrant today, and it did not materialize, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Maybe next week. We'll see. So, yeah, that's going to do it here. Thank you guys for
Some good games.
Thank you guys for joining, and hopefully we'll be back next week with less issues and more action. So thanks again, Bird's Eye. Thanks for joining me here, and we'll see you guys next week.
Absolutely. Later, guys.
Take care.